Hello everyone, welcome back again to Liverpool Report today. We've got the latest updates on our beloved club Liverpool, but before we dive in, make sure to subscribe so you never miss a moment of Liverpool Report news. Let's get started. Virgil van Dijk was overcome with emotion following Liverpool's title win and now can't wait to lift the Premier League trophy as the club's captain. The Dutch defender has revealed he plans to enjoy the coming weeks and encourages his teammates to do the same, following the sacrifices made to achieve success. Liverpool won their 20th top-flight title with 4 games to spare after defeating Tottenham 5-1 at Anfield. Jubilant scenes flooded the city as supporters were able to more emphatically celebrate, having seen the Reds' last title come under COVID-19 restrictions. While Liverpool's stars were able to embrace the moment on Sunday afternoon, as they were welcomed by a sea of red before the game and mightily congratulated afterwards, there are more moments of celebration to come. The trophy will not arrive until the final day of the season, and there are medals to be awarded. Van Dijk has admitted the success was a dream come true, and in voice notes sent to GQ, reflected on what was a significant moment. When the final whistle went on Sunday, I think was pure emotion. To finally get the job done, he said. The dreams we had as a team, as a club, as a city, came true. All the hard work we put in each and every day, every session. Obviously, being the first Dutch captain to lift the title is an amazing feeling. But particularly with all the hard work and the sacrifice that not only myself, but my wife, my kids, all had to make, that means a lot. I look forward to lifting the trophy. Up until then, we have to enjoy it and soak it in, because we are the well and truly deserved champions. Speaking after Sunday's win, Van Dijk suggested he believes more success is on the cards under Arneslot. He believes delving into the transfer market will be crucial, however. In my opinion, the story is not yet finished, he said. The club is very ambitious. The plans for this summer sound good. There is still a lot to achieve here. Whatever is going to happen with players coming or leaving, I think this is going to be a very important summer for the club. I am convinced that the club management see it that way too, and we have to trust that they are going to do that in a good way, so that we can also play for prizes in the coming years. Arne is doing a great job. Klopp was and is a legend at this club, but the new coach has added some new touches in his own way, without immediately turning everything upside down. Next summer will actually be the first transfer window in which Arne can really make his own choices. That combination of things makes me really confident about the next 2 years. Gary Neville has admitted to losing his rag with Liverpool fans who hurled abuse his way during their title celebrations. The Reds were confirmed as Premier League champions on Sunday after beating Tottenham at Anfield. Neville, a Manchester United icon, was on co-commentary duty for Sky Sports during the game. And while he had offered his expertise during the match itself, the former defender was keen to make a quick getaway after fans started to turn on him. Neville has claimed that the comments got so bad that he was forced to hit back. Speaking on his It's Called Soccer podcast, he said at the end of the game, "I normally do a podcast. But I made the decision partway through the game. It was getting a bit fruity up where I was in the gantry. The security guard with me was here next to me, and I got my backpack literally as the final whistle went, and Peter Drury usually throws to me, but they agreed that I wouldn't have to speak. So I put my backpack on, we ran for it and went right out into the concourse and beat everybody. However, what I didn't then imagine was the carnage and people outside, and I got absolutely abused. I snapped at a couple of people as well, to be fair. A lot of them were in good spirits, as you can imagine, and seeing me, they just abused me." And while Neville made a quick getaway from Merseyside, he claimed that the worrying scenes continued even some time away from the stadium itself. He added, "There was a guy on the M60 on the way home. Honestly, I've never been aggressive in my life, but I pulled over. It wasn't a great last half hour after the game. It was a bit old school. Liverpool will hope to continue their title celebrations over the coming weeks, with 4 matches of their season left to go. Slot's side will take on Chelsea, Arsenal, Brighton and Crystal Palace before the end of the season, while they will lift the trophy against the Eagles, and it remains to be seen if Neville returns to commentary for any of those games. As it stands, the Reds' next 3 games are set to be televised on Sky Sports. The channel have yet to confirm whether they will broadcast Liverpool's finale against Palace. Darwin Núñez's Liverpool future is hanging in the balance, with the club actively exploring moves for two centre-forwards ahead of the summer transfer window. Since arriving from Benfica in a high-profile £85 million deal 3 years ago, the Uruguayan has struggled to live up to expectations, netting just 40 goals in 139 appearances. This season has been particularly disappointing, with Núñez scoring just 7 times in all competitions. He's also seen his game time slashed by new manager Arneslot, who's handed him a mere 8 Premier League starts so far. With Liverpool keen to bolster their attacking options, a new striker is believed to be high on their shopping list. And if one arrives, Núñez is expected to make way for him. Alexander Isak remains the dream target, but prying the superstar Swede from Newcastle's grasp will be easier said than done, with reports suggesting the Magpies will demand upwards of £150 million for him. As a result, Liverpool are evaluating alternative options, including Lile's Jonathan David and Eintracht Frankfurt's Hugo Ekitike. David, whose contract expires at the end of the season, is available on a free transfer. The 25-year-old Canadian international has quietly become one of League One's most reliable goal scorers and is on the brink of registering a third consecutive 26-goal season. His availability has sparked interest across Europe. Premier League rivals Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United are all reportedly monitoring his situation, while Serie A champions Inter Milan have already tabled a lucrative offer worth just over £5 million per year, around £96,000 per week. Still, Liverpool remain well positioned to make a move for the player, whose lightning pace has proven to be one heck of a weapon. His availability has sparked interest across Europe. Premier League rivals Arsenal, Chelsea and Manchester United are all reportedly monitoring his situation, while Serie A champions Inter Milan have already tabled a lucrative offer worth just over £5 million per year, around £96,000 per week. Still, Liverpool remain well positioned to make a move for the player, whose lightning pace has proven to be one heck of a weapon. With just over a month to go before the transfer window opens, Liverpool have time to strategise. The club have already eased some of the squad-building pressure by tying down both Mohamed Salah and Virgil van Dijk to new contracts, meaning funds previously earmarked for their replacements are now available for reinvestment elsewhere. After bringing in just one senior player, Federicochiesa, this season, the Reds are likely to be active over the summer. With Trent Alexander-Arnold expected to join Real Madrid, a new right-back will be a priority, and Bournemouth's Milos Kerkez is believed to be the top target on the left. The club are also in the market for a new centre-back, with Kerkez's Cherries teammate Dean Huijsen and Crystal Palace's Marcguehi being considered. Additions could be made in midfield and in wide attacking areas too, depending on any departures. Liverpool icon Sir Kenny Dalglish has urged fans to respect Trent Alexander-Arnold's decision to leave Anfield if he indeed does depart for Real Madrid. The boyhood cop idol is out of contract this summer and is expected to move to the Spanish Giants. The England international was initially booed by some supporters when making his comeback from injury against Leicester City earlier this month. He duly scored the winner for Arneslot's champions. Indeed, he was back in the starting lineup for the 5-1 thrashing of Spurs on Sunday as the Reds confirmed their 20th English League title. Alexander-Arnold was met with rapturous applause during the post-match victory lap. While celebrating Virgil van Dijk and Mohamed Salah recommitting to the club, Dalglish, also serving as a non-executive director, paid homage to Alexander-Arnold, acknowledging the rarity for a player to remain with a single club throughout their career, hinting at his departure. Movement within football clubs, players moving about is just part of the game, he said. And the longer you can keep the better ones, the better chance we have of being successful. That's what they've done there with the two boys, Van Dijk and Salah. The fans are delighted they've signed, and we've got to be grateful also for the service that Trent gave to the football club. If his choice is to move on, then Trent, thanks very much for everything you've done for us. We wish you well for the future because he has made a contribution to the football club. I only got to Liverpool through them buying me from Celtic, so you've got to accept that transfers are part and parcel of it. It's a compliment to people. If somebody gets moved on that hasn't done so well, they don't get mentioned, do they? So the people that have done really well are the ones who people say, well, why do they want to move? Most people move. It's very seldom now that you get one person who stays at one club for the length of his career. The Liverpool legend also praised 5 unsung heroes of the squad who played their roles in securing the Premier League crown. Wataru Endo. Endo was coming on at the end of some games and just closing the door, Dalglish commended. Everybody that was in the squad, I think they earned the place to be there. The young players like curtisjones went in against Everton, played right back and did very well. Harveyelliott did really well when he was given the opportunities to play. Connor Bradley did really well at right back when he had to fill in. I think the youngsters played a part in it as well. I think everybody's obviously played a part. Cowie Kelleher coming in, stepping in when he had to, and did fantastic. I think he's a really good goalkeeper. So everybody made a contribution. Dalglish couldn't resist a playful jibe about one aspect of Liverpool's season that left him a tad disheartened. Joe Gomez's elusive first goal for the club. The only thing they could be disappointed with is Joe Gomez, as he's yet to score his goal, he quipped on Anfield Index's The King and AI podcast. I'd love to be at Anfield to see Joe score his goal. Everybody chipped in, and that's why you get the success, because they're singing from the same hymn sheet and everybody got on with it.